times are different now. It is time for us to own up to the obligations that we face as a country and work together to try and put this country back onto a growth path.
We're paying our bills. Now, we had to borrow a lot of money because we were in a very deep hole. And everybody said if you didn't, all economists, Marty Feldstein, conservative advisor to Ronald Reagan, said you need to put more money back in the economy. We didn't have any money. You had a $5.6 trillion surplus that you inherited. We inherited a $5 trillion deficit. So we had no money. Your administration spent it all. But you didn't pay for things you bought. You didn't pay for your tax cuts. Very nice to give tax cuts. But if you don't pay for them and they create deficits, then who's going to pay for them? Our children. And that's what happened. We went to war. One was absolutely essential. We went to another war that some say was of choice. That is in Iraq. We somewhat abandoned Afghanistan. We went to Iraq, and we didn't succeed in Afghanistan. But we didn't pay for either one of those wars. Who are we expecting to pay for those wars? Our children. You adopted a drug prescription program, which, very frankly, we made better in the health care bill. We made seniors more secure in getting their prescription drugs. But you didn't pay for it. Your economy that you left us, very frankly, is responsible for 38% of that deficit to which you referred. 90% plus of the deficit that confronts this country are direct results of the policies pursued in the last administration. Just as when Roosevelt inherited from the Hoover administration a very substantial downturn, it took him time to turn this economy around, turn that economy around. So I say to my friend, we are prepared to work together, but we're not prepared to pretend that when you say times are different, they are different. They are very different. The difference between a $5.6 trillion surplus and a $5 trillion deficit. The Bush administration inheritance and our inheritance. And that has made it tough. It's made it tough on us, tough on the American people. And we're trying to get out of this. I think we are. And again, I repeat to my friend, Larry Kudlow gave you some good advice. Very conservative guy on television. You know him. I know him. We appear on his program. And he urged those of you on the conservative side of the ledger, don't deny the facts. That's what Larry Kudlow said. Don't deny the progress that has been made. Because if you deny it, and people believe that denial, they won't think things are getting better, and they won't act accordingly. And that's not going to be good for our economy. It won't be good for our country. So I caution my friend to, when things are positive, have the ability to say, yes, we've made some positive progress from where we were before this administration came into office. I yield back.